Good morning, all. I am Syed Ali Fatima, studying 3rd BSc Computer Science from St. Anthony's College of Arts and Science for Women. I am also a student of Junior IAS Academy. Today, we are going to see about transmission technology. Our topic is transmission technology. Yes, we have two types of network, broadcasting network and point-to-point network. First, we will see the broadcasting network. In computer networking, telecommunication and information theory, broadcasting is a method of transferring a message to all recipients simultaneously. Broadcasting can be performed as a high-level operation in a program. That is, broadcasting means the messages, that is data packets, are sending through a single communication channel simultaneously. Through a single sender, it receives to multiple receivers simultaneously. That is broadcasting. Broadcasting, for example, we can say the broadcasting like a message passing is nothing but if we send a message through a group, if one person sends a message, it will receive to all the persons. So that is this broadcasting. For another example, we can say broadcasting on Ethernet. So the communication is nothing but from one communication channel to more receivers. That is this broadcasting. Broadcasting in computer network is a group communication where a sender sends data to receivers simultaneously. This is an all-to-all communication model where each sending device transmits data to all other devices in the network domain. That is, the broadcasting network is nothing but a single sender will send more data to more receivers. So that is this meaning. Through a single communication channel, the data packets are sent to more receivers simultaneously. That is this broadcasting network. In this, the communication will be all to all. More senders will receive, more receivers will receive the data packets. It will send the data through only a single communication channel. So here the center is one and the receiver is more. Example, we can say the broadcasting like a message passing. Message passing is nothing but if we send a message through a group, if one person sends a message, it will receive to all the persons. So that is this broadcasting. For another example, we can say broadcasting on Ethernet. So the communication is nothing but from one communication channel to more receivers. That is this broadcasting. So we can say it with a pictorial graph. Okay. First, in this picture, the communication channel is a sender. Only using this communication channel, all the receivers receives the data packets. So that is this example. And another example we can say, through a single tower, all the mobile phones are connected. So through this single tower, the signals are reached to each one of our mobile phones. So through a single tower, it receives to all mobile phones. So that is this broadcasting. Broadcasting is through a single tower only. We are receiving the communication through everyone's house. For dish and all, we are receiving the communications. For that, through a single tower, through a single channel, we are receiving the signals and we are seeing the TVs. So we are getting the signals to our dishes and that is reflecting to the TVs. So that is this broadcasting network. In this broadcasting, we have another topic as multicasting. Multicasting Multicasting in computer network is a group communication where senders send data to multiple receivers simultaneously. It supports one-to-many and many-to-many data transmission across LANs or WANs. Through the process of multicasting, the communication and processing overhead of sending the same data packet or data frame is minimized. That is, in multicasting network, the data packets are sent through some subsets of machines. That intermediate is here the subset of machines. Through that subset of machines only we are receiving the data packets. Here also we will have only one sender, but we will have many receivers. Through the subset of machines only we receive every signals. So that is this meaning. Communication. This communication is group communication and it will send to multiple receivers through a subset of machines. The subset of machines only will send the data packets. Here in this picture, multicast sender is here. Multicast sender is nothing but the sender. And at the last we have around how many receivers? More receivers we are having. Nearly 6 receivers we are having here. But in between that we have some routers. So that routers are the subset of machines. So that subset of machines only will send the data packets to the receivers. So the routers are considered as a subset of machines. Here we can see a diagram that in this picture here only one sender and more receiver. Through the signal are sending through subset of machines. So the subset of machines will send the data packets. We will see about the point-to-point network. What is point-to-point network means? Point-to-point network are mainly used for two locations that need to securely send sensitive or confidential data between each location. That is, in point-to-point network, only the two pair of network is there. That is, single sender and a single receiver. Through those pair, some intermediates are working to send the data packets. So, through those intermediates only, the sender and the receiver will get the data packets. The high performance it provides is due to the low latency of the network. So, we are sending the data packets only through single pair. So that the data transmission will be faster and the network will get low latency. For confidential purpose, this service doesn't require the data traffic to be routed over the public internet, which is where many breaches in security can happen. For security purpose, that is our data should not hacked. So for that purpose, we are using this network. For this network, if we use means the data will send faster and the data will send securely. For that purpose only we are using this network, and while sending no traffic, the data traffic will not be happen because we are using the routing algorithm. Routing algorithm is nothing but the data is how sending it will analyze and it will send it to correct path, and we have different more intermediates between those two. With that intermediates, we will visit those intermediates, and afterwards it will reach to the receiver, so that it will securely send those data, so that the data sending is fast, so that we are using this point to point network. In point to point network, we have only a point to point or P2P data link provides a path from one fixed point to another. Yes, fixed point means that a sender, and another means that is a receiver. Only those two things we are sending the data. This will allow streamlined communication links between 2 points. Local point-to-point network consists of 2 nodes connected by internet and is usually delivered on a dedicated leased line. That is nothing but only the 2 points are there. Within that 2 points, we will send the data. That is this meaning. Okay. Then from this picture, we will see that here is the sender and here is the receiver, and in between that more routes and intermediates are there. Through a single route we can go, or through multi-route we can go. So how we go, that will analyze the routing algorithm, will analyze how we are going, which route we are going, when we will reach, that and all the routing algorithm will analyze. So only with a single pair of networks only we are sending the data packets. For this, an example is, for example, if we are going to college from home, so here home is a sender and college is the receiver. So from it has only the single pair of networks. Okay. From home we have more routes or intermediates to receive college. More ways are there to receive college. So through those intermediates and routes we are crossing and going to the college. So that is this point to point network. We will have more intermediates. That is this point to point network. Next we will see about the internetworking. In internetworking, routers have knowledge of each other's address and addresses beyond them. They can be statically configured, go on different network, or they can learn by using internetworking routing protocol. That is, through we can connect the network through a large wide area. That is, from India we can connect it to USA. So from here we are connecting to there, means in between we will have some process, that is sending through machines, through subset of machines, through some channels and wires. So using those only we are receiving the data to USA. But at large distance we are receiving the data, means that is the internetworking. That is internetworking. Internetworking is the practice of interconnecting multiple computer networks such that any pair of hosts in the connected networks can exchange messages irrespective of the hardware level networking technology. The resulting system of interconnected networks are called an internetwork or simply an internet. So we are connecting multiple receivers and multiple senders who can send to any person, such that more pair we are having, pair of hosts. That means host means the sender and the receiver. So anybody can become a sender here and anybody can become a receiver here, but we will sending the messages to each more wide. We can say it as wide because it can send the data to large distance also. So we can say it as wide. Interconnecting, the process of interconnecting is nothing but the internetwork. The interconnecting networks. Network means towards communication. So those communication we are connecting to large and wide. So that is called internetworking. The term internetworking is a combination of components inter, between, and networking. An earlier term for an internetwork is cadenet and short form of concatenating networks. So this is the internetworking. So from this picture we can see that sender is here and the receiver is there. So through a large distance only we are connecting these hosts. So we can connect with a large distance. So that is this internetworking. STD, ISD, PCO, that communications are there. Through that communication, we are connecting a person from India to some state, some country. For some country, we are connecting, but our networking is wide here. So that is this internetwork. So internetwork means the connections are wide throughout the world. It can be so that the connections are said to be internetworking. Here the person is talking from India to some other country, so he can talk to that person. So we are connecting from here to there through this STD, ISD, PCO technology. Intranet is defined as a private network of computers within an organization with its own server and firewall. Moreover, we can define intranet as intranet is a system in which multiple PCs are networked to be connected to each other. PCs in internet are not available to the world outside of the intranet. That is, intranet means we are connecting the sender and the receivers. That is more. But we are connecting within the world through a small distance. It will connect only within the world. It will not go large distance like internet work. It will connected only within that organization or within that company or within that campus. Only through that organization or only through that company or only through that campus. Within that building only, that campus only, the connections will be done. After that, the connection will not go there. The connection will only receive the network that is within the campus or building. So the network will be connected to the small distance, that is called intranet. So that we are saying that as private network. Private means within that campus we are sending that data packets. Here multiple PCs are connected. Multiple PCs can be connected to get data packets, but only the world outside it will not connected. That is this intranet. From this intranet we will see that only within this boundary, only within this campus, here intranet network server is here. Within that more PCs are connected, but the another round is within the campus. For that they have given that round. Within that campus only the connections are going on. So within a company we can receive some we can send some data packets. Here it is the example of intranet. That is, within the companies the data within the companies the data are sent to the receivers, and senders are also within those companies. Within this company the data packets are sent. So that is this intranet, and it has a firewall, protected firewall, and the communications are only within the senders and the receivers, within the persons, within the companies. Here the sender is also from this company, from within this company, and the receiver is also from within this company. So that is this intranet example. Thank you all.